Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajaka Astaterasita Sri Shivan Srila Bhakti Sundar Govindadev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajaka Astaterasita Sri Shivan Srila Bhakti Rakak Sri Dardev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Shrimati Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Jai. Welcome to Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mission Morning Class. Dandavad. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Chita Padakamalam Shri Gurung Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitangstam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitangscha Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Jai Shri Rupa Goswami Ki Jai, Shri Rupa Nuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Continuing to read from the Sri Navadvipa-Dhama-Mahatmya by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Srila Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur Ki Jai. This is such a wonderful book, inconceivable book actually. I feel that it is really transforming the reader to Navadvipa-Dhama, actual, in fact. So now, Sri Nityananda Prabhu is speaking to Sri Jiva Goswami and telling him, you do not need to make any commentary on the Vedanta Sutra, even though you will study properly from Madhusudan Vachaspati in Varanasi, but there's no need to make any commentary. The natural commentary on the Vedanta Sutra is the Srimad Bhagavatam given by Srila Vyasadeva. And when there's a need for another commentary, then that will be done. And that, of course, was done through Baladev Vidyabhushan at Galta, but actually written by the Lord himself, Sri Govindaji. So it's called the Govinda Bhasya. Kale jabe bhasya rahai ba prayojana Shri Govinda Bhasya tabe habe prakatana. In time, when there is a need for another commentary, the Shri Govinda Bhasya will be revealed. Sarvabhauma samparke sehi gopinata Shunila Prabhura Bhasya Sarvabhauma Shata. Sarvabhauma's relative Gopinath Acharya heard the Lord's commentary with Sarvabhauma. Oh, so when Mahaprabhu was speaking with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and giving him an instruction, Gopinath Acharya was also there. Kale teha prabhura ichaya janmalaye baladeva se veshe jabe jayapura jaye. In time, by the will of the Lord, he will take birth as Baladev Vidyabhushan and conquer Jaipur. And of course, we were just there in Jaipur, so this is all very happy to hear. So Gopinath Acharya himself took birth as Baladev Vidyabhushan, and he heard the commentary by the Lord on the Vedanta Sutra, the natural commentary, the natural, just bringing out the actual meaning that is already there and not covering up with something else, as Shankaracharya did. And Gopinath Acharya will come again as Baladev Vidyabhushan. Tata Shri Govinda Bale Bhasya Pakashiya Sevi Be Gauranga Pada Jive Nishtariya. There he will compose a commentary spoken by Sri Govinda, serve the feet of Gauranga, and deliver the souls. Esha Bhaguddha Kata Rupa Sanatan Shakala Kahibe Toma Prati Duijan. Rupa and Sanatan will explain all these confidential matters to you. So Nityananda Prabhu is saying this to Jiva Goswami. And he's saying, you go there, you listen to the commentary, the proper commentary given by Madhusudan Vachaspati in Varanasi, and then you go and you live with your uncles, Rupa and Sanatan, in Vrindavan. Nityananda Vakya Shuni Shri Jiva Gosai Kadiyalotai Bhume Sangya Aranai. Upon hearing the words of Nityananda, Sri Jiva Goswami rolled on the ground crying and lost consciousness. So much absorption. Kriptakari Prabhu Nitya Charana Jugala Sri Jivera Shire Dari Arpilena Bala. Mercifully, the Lord placed his feet on Sri Jiva's head and empowered him. Jaya Shri Gauranga Jaya Nityananda Rai Balayana Chena Jiva Vaishnava Sabai. Chanting all glories to Sri Gauranga, all glories to Nityananda Rai, Jiva then danced amidst the assembly of the Vaishnavas. Shivasari Chinnatata Jata Mahajan Jive Nityananda Kripa Kari Darashan Shabenache Shri Gauranga Nityananda Bali Mahakala Rave Tatahaya Hulushtuli. Shivas and the other great souls there, seeing the mercy of Nityananda upon Jiva, danced chanting Shri Gauranga Nityananda, and the loud sound of women cheering arose. All this wonderful association. Katakshana pare nritya kari samvarana Jive laye Nityananda bashila takana. Eventually everyone stopped dancing and Nityananda sat down with Jiva. Jivera haila vasa Shrivasa ange Ashrivasa angane Sanjakale aila puna prabhu darashane. Jiva stayed in the courtyard of Shrivas, and in the evening he came to see Nityananda Prabhu again. Nirjane Basiya Prabhu Kaura Gunagai Sri Jiva Ashiya Pade Nityananda Pai. Nityananda Prabhu was sitting alone, chanting the glories of Gaura. Jiva came and bowed at his feet. Jatnakari Prabhu Tare Nikate Basai Kara Joda Kari Jiva Svadainya Janai. Nityananda Prabhu carefully sat Jiva nearby. Jiva joined his palms and humbly prayed to the Lord. Jiva Bale Prabhu More Karuna Kariya Navadvipa-Dhama-Mahatmya Bala Vivariya. Jiva said, O Lord, mercifully describe the glories of Navadvipa-Dham for me. Prabhu Bale Ohe Jiva Biliba Tomaya Atyantani Guddha Tattva Rakibe Hiyaya. The Lord said, O Jiva, I will describe the most confidential truths to you. Hold them in your heart. Yata tata ebe iha nakara prakasha prakatali lara ante haibe vikasha. Do not reveal them anywhere now. They will be revealed after the pastimes of the Lord. So during this time, Mahaprabhu is there. He is living in Jagannath Puri. Ei Navadvipa hai Sarvadhamma Shar Shri Braja Brahmadhamma Adihaye Par Vaikuntera Parasveta Dvipa Shri Goloka Tadante Gokula Vrindavana Krishna Loka. Navadvipa is the best of all the Lord's abodes. Beyond Shri Viraja, Brahmaloka and Vaikunta is Svetadvip, Shri Goloka, and lastly Gokula Vrindavan, Krishna's abode. So this is the mood of Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur saying Gokula is the highest. Se loka dui bhave hayata prakas, madhurya odarya bede rasera bikas. That abode manifests in two ways. Its rasa appears as either madhurya or audarya. These are both manifestations of Gokula. Madhurya audarya purna rupe avasistita. Audarya madhurya purna rupe te vihita. Audarya is fully present in Madhurya, and Madhurya is fully present in Audarya. Tatapiyo jay prakashe madhurya pradana. Vrindavana bali tata jane bhagyavan. Still fortunate souls know that Vrindavan is where Madhurya is prominent. Excuse me. Hey Prabhu, could you come here for a second? Could you close this?
Yeah.
It's very hot.
How to close it? Just this.
Oh, maybe just, Prabhu, could you just turn the heat? Jai Prakase Odaya Pradana Nityahai, say Navadvipa-Dhama Sarva Vedekai. All the Vedas say that Navadvipa-Dham is where Odarya is always present. So Navadvipa and Vrindavan are the same place, but that place is manifesting in these two ways, in Vrindavan and in Navadvip, with Madhurya Ras and Odarya. Vrindavana Navadvipe nahi kichu beda, rasara prakasha bede karaye beda. There's no difference between Vrindavan and Navadvip other than the difference made by their respective manifestations of rasa. Edama nitya siddha chinmaya ananta, jada buddhi jane tara nahi paya anta. This abode is eternally perfect, spiritual, and infinite. Materialists cannot even reach its edge. So it's saying this abode is eternally perfect. It is spiritual and infinite. And materialists cannot even come to the very beginning of it. Hladini prabhave jiva chadi jada dharma, nitya siddha jnana bale payatara dharma. Only by the influence of the pleasure potency of the Lord do souls give up material nature and realize the true nature of the Dham through eternal perfect knowledge. So this knowledge means realization or coming to the plane of actual knowledge or actual truth. It's not an artificial knowledge which is found in this plane. Sarva Navadvipa-haya chinmaya prakasha se pite Sri Gauranga karena bilasa. The whole of Navadvip is a spiritual manifestation, and Sri Gauranga performs his pastimes there. Charma chakshe loke deke prapancha gatana, maya achadiya rake nitya niketana. With fleshy eyes, people see a material form of the Dham. Maya keeps the eternal abode covered. And she's doing that in seva. She is following the instructions of the Lord. Nabadvipe Maya Nai Jadak Desha Kala Kichu Nahi Ache Tata Jivera Jangjala. In Navadvip there is no illusory matter, space, or time. Souls undergo no suffering there. Kintu karma banda krame jiva maya bashe, Navadvipa-Dhame prapanchika bhave pashe. Souls bound by karma and bewildered by Maya, however, enter Navadvipa-Dhama in a material way. Bhagyakrame sadhu sange premera udaya, jai jabe tabe teke vaikunta chinmaya. When souls develop divine love by good fortune and the association of the sadhus, then they see the spiritual world. Their vision is clear. They're not seeing matter. Matter means illusion. The same thing can be seen in clearly as divine or material, depending on consciousness. It's not depending on the thing. Souls, sorry. Aprakrita desha kala dhamma dravya yata anayase deke sviya chakshe avirata. Souls easily and uninterruptedly see with their own eyes the supra-mundane space, time, light, and objects in the Dham. So there is no illusory space and time, which are mental. They exist in the mental plane. But here there is time. In the divine, in reality, there is time, but it is all serving the pastimes of the Lord. And space is expanding and contracting according to the pastimes of the Lord. Everything is conscious and divine. Eta kahinuami Navadvipa-Tattva vichariya deka jiva haye shuddha tattva. Thus I've described the glory of Navadvipa. O Jiva, reflect on it with a pure heart. Bhakti Vinod, Nitai Janava Pade Nitya Jara Asha, Guddha Tattva Kari Bhakti Vinoda Prakasha. Bhakti Vinod, whose eternal aspiration is the feet of Nitai and Janava, reveals the hidden glories of Nadia. And it's an eternal resident of Nadia, an eternal servant of Mahaprabhu. He can do that. Nobody else can. All right, chapter 5, Sri Mayapur and Antardvip. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Shachiranandana, Jaya Jaya Nityananda Janavi Jivana. All glories to the son of Shachi, Sri Chaitanya. All glories to the life of Janava, Sri Nityananda. Jaya Jaya Navadvipa-Dhama Sarvadharma Shar, Jata Kali Yuge Haila Goda Avatar. All glories to Navadvipa-Dhama, the best of all abodes, where Gora descended during the age of Kali. Nityananda Prabhu Baleshu Nahavachana, Shola Krosha Navadvipa Jata Brindabana. Nityananda Prabhu said, listen to my words. The 32 miles of Navadvipa are none different from Vrindavan. And he's speaking, of course, to Srila Jiva Goswami. E Shoka Kroshamaje Dvipa Hayanaya, Ashtadala Padma Jena Jalete Bashaya. Within these 32 miles, there are 9 islands, which form an 8-petaled lotus that floats on water. Ashtadala Ashtadvipa Majja Antardvipa Tara Majja Mayapura Majja Bindutipa. In the middle of the 8 petals, the 8 islands, is Antardvip. At its center is Mayapur. Mayapura Yogapita Shada Golakara Tata Nitya Chaitanyara Vividha Bihara. The circular Yogapit is in Mayapur is eternal. It's the circle in the whirl of the lotus. There, Sri Chaitanya performs various eternal pastimes. They are always there, all of them. They're not linear. They're existing eternally. Trisahasradhanutara paripramana Sahasrika Danutara Vyasera Vidana. Its circumference is 6 miles and its diameter is 2 miles. E Yogapita Maje Baishe Panchatattva. Anyastana Haite Yogapitera Mahatva. The Panchatattva reside at the Yoga Pit, whose greatness exceeds that of all other places. Adishigra Gupta Habe Prabhura Ichaya Bhagirati Jale Habe Sangopita Praya. Very soon it will be hidden by the will of the Lord. The waters of the Ganga will almost entirely conceal it. Kabupuna Prabhu Icha Habe Balavan Prakasha Haibe Dhamma Habe Dikti Man. Someday, when the desire of the Lord becomes strong, the yoga pit will be revealed and the Dham will shine again. Excuse me. Nityadhamma kabukale lopanahi hai. Gupta hai punarbara haya taudai. The eternal Dham is never lost at any time. It only becomes hidden and then emerges again. Bhagirati purvatire haya mayapura. Mayapure nitya achena amara thakura. My Lord is eternally present in Mayapur, on the eastern bank of the Ganga. Lokadvishye sannyasi haya vishambara chari Navadvipa pire desha deshantara. In the vision of the common people, Vishwambar became a sannyasi, left Navadvip, and toured other places. Vastuta Goranga Mora Navadvipa-Dhama Chariya Najai Kabumaya Puragrama. In truth, however, my Gauranga never leaves Navadvip-Dham or the village of Mayapur. Dainyandina lila tara de ke bhaktakana tumiyo de kaha jiva Gauranga nartana. The devotees see his pastimes here daily, and you too, Jiva, will see his dancing. Mayapura ante antardvipa shobha pai Gauranga darshana brahma paila jatai. Mayapur shines within Antardvip, where Brahma saw Gauranga. Within Antardvip is Mayapur, and Brahma saw Lord Gauranga there. O hey Jiva chaha jadi dekite shakala parikramat kara tumi hai besapala. O Jiva, if you want to see everything, then circumambulate the Dham and you will be successful. So that takes the blessing. And it really puts us in mind of when Srila Gurudev used to wave us out the front gate on Parikrama. He'd be standing there in the gate, and he'd be waving us out the gate, and we felt we were so protected by him. Just like that, we just had no care in the world. He's just dancing along the streets with his, almost like an umbrella of his lotus feet over our heads, and just so carefree with his blessings to try to fulfill his happiness and fulfill his desire by properly going on Navadvipa Parikrama. Haribo, Prabhu Vakya Shuni Jiva Sajala Nayane Dandabata Hai Pade Prabhura Charane. Hearing the words of Nityananda Prabhu with tears in his eyes, Jiva bowed at his feet. Kripajari Kara Prabhu Ayakinchane, Shangelaye Parikrama Karao Apane. O Lord, if you are merciful to this poor soul, then please personally take me with you on a circumambulation of the Dham. Jivera Pratana Shuni Nityanandarai, Tatastu Baliya Nija Manasa Janai. Hearing Jiva's prayer, Nityanandarai answered it. So be it. Prabhu Bale Ohe Jiva Ajya Mayapur, Karaha Darshana Kalya Brahmiba Prachur. He said, O Jiva, today see Mayapur. Tomorrow we will tour extensively. Atabale Nityananda Utila Takana, Pache Pache Ute Jiva Prapulitana Mana. Having said this, Nityananda arose, and with a joyous heart, Jiva rose after him. Chale Nityananda Rai Manda Mandagati, Gauranga Premete Deha Suvil Vala Ati. Nityananda Rai moved slowly, his body completely overwhelmed by divine love for Gauranga. Mohana Murti Prabhu Bhave Dala Dala, Alankara Sarva Dehe Kare Jalamala. Nityananda Prabhu's enchanting form swayed to and fro in ecstasy, and the ornaments all over his body shone. Jai Charana Brahma Shiva Jane Nahi Pai, Shri Jive Kariya Kripa Se Padabadai. The feet that Brahma and Shiva cannot attain by meditation mercifully walked in front of Shri Jiva. Pache taki jiva lai padankere duli, sarva ange make chale bada kutuhali. Remaining behind, Jiva collected dust from their footprints, smeared it all over his body, and proceeded with great delight. Jagannatha Mishra Grihe Karila Pravesha, Shachi Mata Shri Charane Janaya Vishesha. They entered the home of Jagannath Mishra and spoke carefully at the holy feet of Mother Shachi. Sunago Janani E Jiva Mahamati, Shri Gauranga Priya Dasha Bhagyavana Ati. Oh, Mother, listen. This is Jiva, a great servant of Shri Gauranga. He is very intelligent and very fortunate. So Nityananda Prabhu is speaking to Mother Shachi. Balite balite jiva achadiya pade, chinnamula tarui jaina bada bada jade. As Nityananda Prabhu spoke, Jiva threw himself down like a tree uprooted by an intense storm. This is Dandava. Shachira charana parijaya gadagadi, satvika vikara dehe, kare huda hudi. He bowed at the feet of Shachi and rolled on the ground. Divine ecstasy surged through his body. Kripakari Shachi Devi Kaila Ashirvada, Se Dina Se Grihe Paila Prasada. Shachi Devi mercifully blessed him, and that day he received prasadam in her home. Vishnu Priya Shachi Devi Agya Jabe Paila, Nana Anna Vyangjanadi Randana Kariya. Receiving the order of Shachi Devi, Vishnu Priya cooked rice, various vegetables, and other things. Prabhu, is something burning? Oh. Shivam Shiva Vadanananda Prabhu. Oh, sorry. I didn't read the Bengali. Shivam Shiva Vadanananda Prabhu Katakshane, Shri Gorange Boga Nivedila Sayatane. Shivam Shiva Vadanananda Prabhu then carefully offered the preparations to Shri Gauranga. Ishana Takura Stana Kari Atapara, Nityanande Bunjaila Harisha Antara. Ishan Thakur then prepared a place and fed Nityananda with joy in his heart. So we have Vangshi Vadanandana Prabhu, and then he is one of the great, wonderful, loving servants in the home of Shachi Devi, and Ishan Thakur another. Jaya, we are always saying the name of Ishan. Jaya Priya Kinkara Ishan. Putra Snehe Shachi Devi Nityanande Bale Kauvacha Nityananda Janani Rastale. With motherly affection, Shachi Devi said to Nityananda, "Eat, my child. Nityananda, you are at the home of your mother. So eat. Ami Gora Chandre Bangjanu Gopane Tumi Kaile Badasuki Hai Ami Mane." Privately, I fed this to Gaurachandra. If you eat it, I will be very happy at heart. Jananira Vake Prabhu Nityananda Rai Bunjile Anande Jiva Avashishta Pai. So Shachi Devi is always cooking for Mahaprabhu. This is eternal. So whenever she's cooking for Mahaprabhu. And of course, she's offering it to him. She's giving, not with bells and bowing down, and this is her spontaneous heart's offering. This is what she lives for. At the request of Mother Shachi, Nityananda Rai joyfully ate, and Jiva received his remnants. Jiva Bale Danya Ami Mahaprabhu Gare Painu Prasada Ana E Mayapure. Jiva said, "I am so fortunate to have received prasad at the home of Mahaprabhu in Mayapur." Bhojana Kariya Tabe Nityananda Rai Shachi Devi Sri Charane Hai Lavidai. After eating, Nityananda Rai took leave of Shachi Devi's holy feet. Jai Bada Kale Sange Vangshike Laila Sri Jiva Vangshira Pade Pranati Karila. As he was leaving, he took Vangshi Vadananda with him. Sri Jiva bowed at the feet of Vangshi. Jiva Prati Bale Prabhu E Vangshi Vadana Shri Krishna Priya Krishnera Priya Vangshi Jane Bhakta Jana. Nityananda said to Jiva, "This is Vangshi Vadhananda." The devotees known him to be Sri Krishna's dear flute. So in the pastimes of Mahaprabhu, because Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but he is not carrying a flute. So the flute wants to accompany him, and he accompanies him as a servant in the home of Shachi Devi, Vangshi Vadananda. Ihara Kripaya Jiva Haya Krishna Krishna Maharasa Labe Sabe Haya Satrishna. By his mercy, souls become attracted to Krishna and desire to join the rasa dance. So what kind of personality is this? Deka Jiva E Grihe Chaitanya Thakura Ama Shabalaye Lila Karila Prachura. Jiva, look, Lord Chaitanya performed many pastimes with us in this house. E Deka Jagannatha Mishra Mandira Vishnu Puja Nitya Katha Karite Nadira. See here, this is the temple of Jagannath Mishra, where Gaura would earnestly worship Vishnu every day. So of course in every home there is a temple, and this is the temple where Jagannath Mishra, the father of Mahaprabhu, established the deity of Vishnu, and Gauranga would worship him every day. Egrihe karitena atiti sevana tulsi mandapa e karahadashana. In this house the Lord would serve guests. See here his tulsi courtyard. Shri Gauranga Chandra Grihe Chila Jatakala Pitara Achara Palitena Bhakta Pala. When Sri Gauranga Gaurachandra, the maintainer of the devotees, was present at home, he would perform his father's duties. Ebe Shaba Vangshita Kurera Tatvadine, Ishana Nirvaha Kare Pratidine Dine. Ishan Thakur now performs these duties each day under the direction of Vamsi Thakur. Estani Chila Eka Nimba Vrikshavara Prabhura Parashe Vriksha Haila Agochara. In this place there was a great neem tree that disappeared upon being touched by the Lord. Tartakare Nityananda Karila Varnana Jiva Vangshi Duhe Tatakaraye Krandana. Nityananda wept as he described all of this, as did Jiva and Vamsi. Dekite tata aila Srivasa Chari Jane Jale Chari Jagannatha Vasa. Just then Srivasa arrived, and the four of them then left Jagannath Mishra's home. So Vamsi Vadananda Prabhu and Srivas Thakur, Sri Jiva Goswami and Nityananda Prabhu now have left Shachi Devi's home. Satadanu Utarete Srivasa Angana Jive Dekaila Prabhu Anandita Mana. 320 meters to the north, Nityananda Prabhu joyfully showed Srivasa Angan to Jiva. Srivasa Angane Jiva Jaya Gadagadi Smarya Prabhura Lila Preme Huda Hudi. Jiva rolled on the ground in Srivasa Angan. Remembering the pastimes of the Lord there, he was overwhelmed with divine love. Shri Jiva Utiba Mata Deke Akaranga Nachiche Goranga Lae Bhakta Antaranga. Jiva immediately had a vision. He saw Gauranga dancing with his intimate devotees. Mahasankirtana Deke Balabanandana Sarva Bhakta Maje Prabhura Apura Nartana. Jiva saw the Lord's Mahasankirtan and wonderful dancing amidst all the devotees. And of course the nocturnal kirtan in the home of Srivas Thakur are so famous. And they're always going on. And Mahaprabhu declared this himself. He is always to be found in Srivas Sangam. So Jiva was able to see those pastimes. Nachiche Advaita Prabhu Nityananda Rai Gadadhara Haridasa Nache Aragai. Advaita Prabhu Nityananda Rai, Gadadhar and Haridas were dancing and singing. Shluklamara Nache Ara Shata Shata Jana Dekiya Premeta Jiva Haila Achetana. Seeing Shuklambar and hundreds of other devotees dancing, Jiva fainted in divine love. Chaitanya Pailayar Se Ranga Nabhaya Kari Jiva Goswami Karena Haya Haya Kena Mora Kichu Purve Janama Nahila Amana Kirtanananda Bhagena Gatila. When he regained consciousness and this vision disappeared, Jiva Goswami wept and lamented, "Why was I not born a little earlier? I was not fortunate enough to be a part of such ecstatic kirtan." Prabhu Nityananda Kripa Asima Ananta Se Balik Shana Kala Hainu Bhagyavanta. The mercy of Nityananda Prabhu is unlimited and infinite. And by its influence, I have attained a moment of good fortune. Ichahaya Maya Pure Taki Chirakala Guchibe Sampurna Rupe Maya Rajangjala. I want to stay in Mayapur forever. Here, the miseries of material existence will be completely dispelled. I want to stay in Mayapur forever. Here, the miseries of material existence will be completely dispelled. Dasere Pashana Haite Prabhu Agyabada Mayapura Chadite Antara Dada Pada. The order of the Lord, however, is greater than the desire of his servant, and my heart is palpitating at the thought of leaving Mayapur. But of course, it is Nityananda's order that he will leave Mayapur. He won't stay there. So much inconceivable seva is awaiting Srila Jiva Goswami in Vrindavan. Tata haite Nityananda jive laye jai, Dashadanu utare advaita griha pai. From there, Nityananda took Shri Jiva 32 meters north of the house of Advaita. Prabhu Bali Deka Jiva Sitanat Talaya Hete Vaishnavera Goshti Shadai Milaya. The Lord said, "O Jiva, see the house of Advaita. The devotees met here every day. Heta Sitanata Kaila Krishnera Pujana Unkare Anila Mora Shri Gauranga Dana." Here Advaita worshipped Krishna and brought down our wealth, Sri Gauranga, with his cries. 32 meters north of the house of Advaita. And here Advaita, of course, worshipped the Lord with Tulsi and Ganga water and begged him to come to this plain. Tata gada gadi diya chale chari jana panchadanu purve gadadera rera bhavana. There the four of them rolled on the ground, and they walked 16 meters east to the house of Gadadhar. Tata haite dekaila Nityananda Rai sarva parishada griha jataya tatai. Thereafter Nityananda showed Jiva the houses of all the Lord's associates throughout Mayapur. And we were just recently, of course, in Puri, and going from here to here to here to here, to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, to the place of the birth of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the home of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and so many Chatak Parvat and Gundicha temple, and so many places we went, and where Haridas Thakur resided, so many places, and they're just around, nearby to the temple of Jagannath. It's really quite amazing, quite astonishing. Brahmana Mandala Griha Karya Darshana Tabe Chale Ganga Tire Harshe Charijana. The four of them visited the homes of some Brahmins and then joyfully walked to the bank of the Ganga. The four of them visited the homes of some Brahmins and then joyfully walked to the bank of the Ganga. Mayapura Sima Shesha Vrita Shivalai. Jai Mahaprabhu Jai Giraju Ki Jai. Along the outer boundary of Mayapur on the bank of the Ganga, Jiva saw the temple of Riddha Shiva. Did I read that? Mayapura Sima Shesha Vriddha Shiva Lai Janavira Tate Deke Jiva Mahashai Prabhu Bale Mayapura Ini Chetrapala Prodi Maya Shaki Adhisthana Nityakala. Nityananda Prabhu said, in Mayapur, Vriddha Shiva is the protector of the Dham. His consort Prodamaya resides with him eternally. Who can protect the Dham? That is one who resides in the Dham, who is really a resident of the internal Dham. He is not allowing any disturbance to come to that internal plane. They can stay on the outside, on the plane of the senses. in the Maya covering, but they cannot enter and disturb anything within the divine pastimes. Prabhu Bale Mayapure Ini Chetrapala Prodamaya Shakti Adhisthana Nityakala. Nityananda Prabhu said in Mayapur, Vidyashiva is the protector of the Dham. His consort Prodamaya resides with him eternally. Prabhu Jabe Aprakata Haibe Takana Tahara Ichaya Ganga Haibe Vardana. When the Lord disappears, then by his will, the Ganga will swell. Nityananda is giving this prediction. When Mahaprabhu leaves this, when Mahaprabhu disappears, meaning he's always here, he's always in Mayapur and Navadvipa-Dhama, but when he disappears, then the Ganga will swell and everything will become flooded and covered. Mayapura Praya Ganga Achadi Bejale Shatavasha Raki Puna Chadi Bena Bale. She will almost entirely cover Mayapur with water for 100 years, and then she will withdraw. Stanamatra Jagibe Kagriha Narahibe Bashahina Hayakata Kala Stita Habe. At that time, only the land will emerge, no houses will remain, and Mayapur will stay uninhabited for a long time. No, the Lord will disappear, and everything external, everything perceivable, like homes and so on, they will all disappear. Puna Kabu Prabhu Ichahaya Balavan Habe Mayapure E Rupa Bashastan. Again, when the Lord strongly desires it, Mayapur will be inhabited like this again. When he strongly desires it, meaning when the strength of his desire manifests. His desires are always infallible. But when that strength will manifest, that desire, then this will happen. Shavagata Ganga Tire Punahabe Prabhura Mandira Karibena Bhakta Sabe. All these ghats will appear on the banks of the Ganga again, and the devotees will make temples for the Lord. So they will make temples for the Lord. And these were all manifest. Adbhuta Mandira Ekahai Be Prakasha Gaurangera Nitya Seva Haibe Vikasha. One wonderful temple will manifest, and their daily worship of Gauranga will flourish. Prodamaya Vriddha Shiva Ashi Punaraya Nijakarya Shadi Beka Prabhura Ichaya. By the will of the Lord, Prodamaya and Vriddha Shiva will return and perform their duties of revealing and protecting the Dham. Atashwini Jiva Tabekara Jodakari Prabhure Jigyase Varta Pada Jugadari. Hearing this, Jiva joined his palms and questioned Nityananda Prabhu and then grasped the Lord's feet. O he Prabhu, tu mi shesha tatvera nidana, Dhamna Rupa Nama Tattva Tomari Vidana. O Lord, you are the basis of the ultimate truth. You manifest yourself as the Dham and the holy name. So this is the nature of Baladev. He manifests as all of the paraphernalia of the Lord's pastimes. O Lord, you are the basis of the ultimate truth. You manifest yourself as the Dham and the holy name. Jadiyo Prabhura Icha Mate Karmakara Tabu Jiva Guru Tumi Sarva Shakti Dara. Although you act according to the will of Mahaprabhu, you are the Guru of all souls and the controller of all energies. You are the servant of Mahaprabhu. But your position is not ordinary. You're the guru of all souls and the controller of all energies. Korange tomati beta jai janakare pasandi majete tare vigya jane dare. The wise consider anyone who distinguishes between you and Gauranga to be a sinner. Sarvagya Purusha Tumi Lila Avatar Shangshaya Jagila Eka Hridaye Amar. You are the all-knowing Lord who descends to perform pastimes. A doubt has arisen in my heart. You are the all-knowing Lord who descends to perform his pastimes. A doubt has arisen in my heart, meaning a question. Jai Samaya Ganga Lukai Be Maya Pura Kota Jabe Shiva Shakti Balaha Takura. Oh Lord, please tell me, when will Vriddha and Prodamaya, where will Vriddha and Prodamaya go when the Ganga hides Mayapur? Because the Lord just said, when the Ganga again recedes, and then Prodamaya and Shiva, they will again return to Mayapur. Nityananda Bale Jiva Sunahava Chana Gangara Paschima Bhumi Karahadarshana. Nityananda Prabhu said, Jiva, listen to my words and look at the land to the west of the Ganga. E Uchachadi Deka Pradadanganam Tata Ache Vipra Mandalira Akagram. See there the sand dune known as Paradanga. In that place there is a village of Brahmins. Tatara Uchare Ache Janavi Pulina Chin Adenga Balitare Janena Pravina. The wise know the bank of the Ganga to its north as Chinadenga. So there is Paradanga, which is a sand dune, and near in that area there is a village of Brahmin. And then just to the north, on the bank of the Ganga, is Chinadenga. Eita puline akanagara bashibe, tata shiva shakti kichu diva sarahibe. A village will be established on its bank. Vriddha and Prodamaya will remain there for some time. O Pulina Mahatmya ke kahibara pare, rasastale ache jata janavira dare. Who can describe the glories of that bank? The Rasastali is there beside the Ganga. Balumaya Bhumivate Charma Chakshebaya Ratnamaya Nitya Dhamma Divya Lilataya. It appears like a beach to the fleshy eye, but the Lord's divine pastimes take place in that eternal abode of gemstone. So Chintamani Prakarasammasu, divine gemstones, form the basis of that land. And that is not the gemstones of the heavenly planets. This is all divine, conscious, inconceivable, infinite substance. Mayapura Haya Shri Goloka Mahavana Padadanga Satikara Swarupa Ganana. Mayapur Sri Goloka Mahavan and Paradanga is considered Satikar. Tata Ache Vrindavana Srivasa Mandala Kale E Stane Habe Gana Kolahala. Srivasa Mandala Vrindavan is present there, and in the future there will be joyous singing at that place. So there, Paradanga. Mayapura Shripulina Majje Bhagirati Shabalaye Gauradama Jana Mahamati. O wise soul, know that Mayapur and the Ganga at Sri Pulina are both parts of Sri Gaura's Dham. Panchakrosha Dhamma Jeba Karibe Abramana Mayapura Sri Pulina Karibe Darshana. One who visits this abode of 10 miles will see Mayapur and Sri Pulina. They will see them within their hearts. Palguna Purnima Dine Jai Kare Brahmana Panchakrosha Bhakta Saha Paya Nityadana. One who visits these 10 miles with devotees on the full moon day in the month of Palguna attains eternal wealth. Ohe Jiva Guddha Kata Shunaha Amara Shri Gauranga Murti Shobhe Shri Vishnu Prayara. O Jiva, listen to my confidential words. Shri Vishnu Priya's deity of Shri Gauranga shines here. Of course, eternal wealth is divine wealth. Doesn't mean you'll be eternally wealthy. Of course, no one thinks that, but still sometimes we have to remember these things. Aikale Misha Vamsho Bhava Vipragana Satikara Dame Labe Shri Murti Ratana. In the future, Brahmins in the lineage of Jagannath Mishra will bring this jewel-like deity to Shatikar Dham. Chari Shata Varsha Gaura Janma Dina Dari Haile Shri Murti Seva Habe Sarvopari. 400 years after the disappearance day of Sri Gaura, the worship of the deity will be set to the highest standard. E Shavakata Ebe Raka Aprakasha Parikrama Kara Haye Antare Ulasa. For now, keep all these matters secret and circumambulate the Dham with a joyful heart. Okay, afterwards we're going to consult here. Consult this. Okay. Shabakata, okay. Vidashivagata haite tridanu uttara Gorangera nijagata dekavagyavara. O best of the wise, see Sri Gauranga's Ghat 10 meters north of Vridashiva's Ghat. Estane balya lila chale gaurahari Bhagirati krita karile nabjitta bari. On the pretext of childhood pastimes, Gaurahari played here with the Ganga and filled her heart with joy. His childhood pastimes of the Lord, he's always playing in the Ganga and bringing her to great joy. Jamunara Bhagya Deki Himadri Nandini Bahutapa Kaila Haite Lilara Sangini. Seeing the fortune of the Jamuna, Ganga Devi had performed many austerities to become an associate of the Lord in his pastimes. Krishna Kripa Kari Bale Diyadarashana Gora Rupe Jaladva Tava Jale Kariba Kridana. Krishna mercifully appeared before her and said, as Gora, I will play in your waters. Say lila kaila heta tribhuvana rai Bhagyavan jivadeki badashukapai. The Lord of the three worlds performed his pastime here. Upon seeing this place, fortunate souls feel great joy. Panchadasha danuje gata tarutare Madaira gata bale vyakta charachare. The Ghat 160 meters to the north is known by everyone as Madhai's Ghat. Tara pancha danura utare gata shobha Nagariya janeras sarvada manuloba. 60 miles to its north is a beautiful Ghat that always attracts the minds of all the villagers. Badakonagata Eyati Vasundara Vishwakarma Nirmilena Prabhura Agyadara. This extremely beautiful god is known as Badakonagat. Vishwakarma constructed it on the order of the Lord. You know, Vishwakarma is the architect of the heavenly planets. And he's done much service for the Lord. Ekate deka jiva pancha shiva lai, pancha tirtha linga pancha shada jyotirmai. O jiva, see the 5 Shiva temples at this ghat. 5 effulgent lingams always reside here in these 5 holy places. E chari gata maya pura shobhakare, jataya karila snana sarva dukkha hare. These 4 gods beautify Mayapur. Bathing at them removes all sorrow. Mayapura purvade dike ache jaistana, Antardvipa-Balitaya nama vidyamana. To the east of Mayapur is a place known as Antardvip. So let's see how many more pages we have here. Quite a few more pages to finish this chapter. I don't think we will finish it today. But we'll try. We can go over time. Ebe probo ichamate lokavashahina, e rupa stiti rahe arokatadina. Now by the will of the Lord, it is uninhabited. It will remain this way for some time. Katakale punaheta lokavashahabe, prakasha haibe stana nadia gaurave. Eventually people will live here again, and the place will manifest as the glory of Nadia. This is Antardvip. So at the time of speaking, there was no one living in Antardvip. Oh hey jiva ajatumi rahamaya pure, kalyalaye jaba ami simanta nagare. Oh jiva, today stay at Mayapur. Tomorrow I will take you to Simantadvip. Atashuni jiva tabe bale navachana, shangshaya utila akakaraha shravana. Hearing this, Jiva said, a doubt has arisen within me. Please hear it. Jabe Ganga Devi Mayapura Achadana, Utaya Laibena Nara Begopana. Se kale bhaktagana kon chinnadari, prakashibe gupta stana bala vyaktakari. When Ganga Devi uncovers Mayapur and it no longer remains hidden, by what signs will the devotees discover the hidden places? Please explain this. It will again be uncovered by the Ganga, but how will anyone know what it is or that it is a holy place? Jiva Ravachana Shuni Nityanandarai. You know, what symptoms will remain by which the devotees will say, oh, here is Navadvipa. Jiva Ravachana Shuni Nityanandarai, Bali la Uttara Tabe Amritera Prai. Hearing Jiva's words, Nityanandarai gave a nectarian answer. Shuna Jiva Ganga Jabe Achadibe Stana, Mayapura Akakona Rabi Vidyamana. Listen, Jiva, when Ganga Devi covers Mayapur, one edge of it will remain manifest. Tataya Javanavasha Haibe Prachura, Tatapira Hibe Nama Taramayapura. Many uncivilized people will reside there, but the name of the place will remain Mayapur. Avashishta stane paschima dakshinete panchashata danu pare pai bedekite kichu uchastane sadatrina avarana seistana jagannatha mishra bhavana. 1,600 meters southwest past this remaining place, a raised area, always covered with grass, will be visible. That place will be the home of Jagannath Mishra. And of course, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur can say this with complete authority, since he was the one who discovered that place. Tata haite panchadanu vriddha shivalai, e parimanadari karibe nirnai. 16 meters from here is the Vriddha Shiva temple. According to these measurements, devotees will ascertain the lost places. Shiva doba bali kata dekite paibe, shekata ganga tira bali ajanibe. A pond will be known as Shiva Doba will be visible. Devotees will recognize that pond as the previous bank of the Ganga. Bhaktagana e rupe prabhurai chai, prakashibe luptastana janaha nischai. Know for certain that the devotees will reveal the lost places in this way, by the will of the Lord. Prabhurasitabdi chatushtaya antajabe, lupta tirtha udarera jatna habitabe. 400 years after the appearance of the Lord, the endeavor to reveal the lost places will be completed. Shri Jiva Balena Prabhu Balahayakana Antardvipa-Dhama-Mahatmya Jatarta Karana. Shri Jiva said, "O Lord, now please tell me the true reason for Antardvip's name." Prabhu Bale Estane Dvapere Rasheshe Tapasya Karila Brahma Goda Kripa Ashe. Nityananda Prabhu said, at the end of Dwapar Yuga, Brahma performed austerities in this place, aspiring for the mercy of Gaura. Antardvip. Govasta Gopala Sabe Kariya Harana Chalila Kariya Maya Govindera Mana. Previously using this illusion, he tried to trick Govinda by stealing the calves and cowherd boys. He did many austerities here, but before that, he stole the he stole the Lord's cows and calves. Nijamaya parajaya deki chatur mukha, nijakarya doshe bada paila ashuka. When he saw his illusion overpowered by Govinda, Brahma became very sad, understanding his offense. Bahustava kari krishne karila minyati, chamilata hara dosha brindavana pati. He profusely praised Krishna and prayed to him, the Lord of Vrindavan, then forgave Brahma's offense. Tabu Brahma mane karila pichara, Brahma buddhi mora haya atishaya chara. Brahma considered within his mind, my mentality of being Brahma is completely worthless. E buddhi dosha Krishna premete rahita, prajalila rasa bhoge hai nuvanchita. Because of my wrong mentality, I am devoid of divine love for Krishna and deprived of relishing the rasa of pastimes in Braja. Kopalahaya janma paitama ame, sevitama annayase gopikara swami. If I had been born as a cowherd boy, I would have easily served the Lord of the Gopis. Se lila rasete mora Nahai Lagati, Eva Shri Gauranga Mora Nahaya Kumati. I did not attain entrance into the rasa of those pastimes, but now with Sri Gauranga, I will not have any misconceptions. When Gauranga appears, I will not have these delusions in my mind. Hey Bali Bahukala Antadripastane, Tapasya Kariya Brahma Rahila Deyane. Thinking in this way, Brahma performed austerities and meditated for a long time in Antardvip. Katadini Gaura Chandra Karuna Kariya Chatvarmukha Sanidane Kahena Asiya. Eventually Gaurachandra mercifully came before Brahma and spoke to him. O he Brahma tava tape tushtahaya ami. Asilama dite jata ashakara to me. O Brahma, I am pleased with your austerities, and I have come to give you whatever you desire. Nayana meliya Brahma deki gaurarai. Agyana haye bhumi padilatatai. Opening his eyes and seeing Gaurarai, Brahma fell to the ground unconscious. Brahmaramastake prabhudharila charana. Divya Jnana Peye Brahma Karayastavana. The Lord placed his foot on Brahma's head, receiving divine knowledge. Brahma praised the Lord. Amidina hina ati brahmana abhimanavase. Pasariya tavapada pidi jadarase. I am very lowly and fallen. Controlled by pride, I forget your feet and turn to material pleasures. Ami pachanana indra adi devagana. Adi krita dasha tava shastraralikana. The scriptures say that myself, Shiva, Indra, and the other gods are all servants under your control. Shuddhadasa haite amade rabhagyanai. Ataeva maya moha jala vishtarai. But we do not have the fortune of being your pure servants. And thus Maya covers us with the net of illusion. Pratama paradamora katila jivana. Ebitacharama chinta karaya poshana. The first 155 trillion years of my lifespan have passed. Now I am contemplating my final days. Dvitiya parardamore katibe kemane. Bahirmukha haile jatana badamane. How will I pass the second 155 trillion years of my lifespan? What will be the use of them? What will I do? I know that if I remain averse to you, I will suffer greatly. E mata tavapade prartana amara. Prakata lilaya jaina hai paribara. My only prayer at your feet is that I may become one of your associates in your manifest pastimes. Brahma buddhi dure jai, hena janma pai, tomara sangete taki tava guna gai. May I attain a birth in which my mentality of being Brahma leaves me, and I live in your company, chanting your glories. So one may wonder, how does Brahma know that Gauranga will come? But we have to remember, he has seen many Kali Yugas, and Gauranga always comes in the Kali Yuga. But this manifestation of Gauranga that comes in this particular Kali Yuga, he also knows. He has seen that because he comes in this way as Radha and Krishna combined in one day, in one Kali Yuga of every day of Brahma. And now Brahma is more and more conscious of what is this. And he's asking to participate in those pastimes. Brahmara Pratana Shuni Gora Bhagavan Tatastu Baliyavara Karilena Dan. Hearing Brahma's prayer, the Supreme Lord Gora said, "So be it." And he gave him the boon he desired. Jai Samaya Mama Lila Prakata Haibe Javanera Grihe Tumi Janamala Bite. When my pastimes manifest, you will be born in the home of uncivilized people. Apanake hina bali haibe geyana Haridasa habetumi shunya abhiman. You will consider yourself lowly. You will be known as Haridas, and you will be free from pride. Tina laksha harinama jiva grena chibe niryana samai tuma amake de kibe. The name will dance on the tip of your tongue 300,000 times every day, and you will see me at the time of your passing away. Eita sadhana bale dviparartha sheshe pabe Navadvipa-Dhama-Mahatmya. As a result of your practice, at the end of the second 100 trillion years of your lifespan, you will attain Navadvipa-Dham and relish eternal rasa. Ohe Brahma Shunamora Antare Rakata Vyakta Kabuna Karibe Shastre Jatatata. O Brahma, listen to my heartfelt words, but do not express them in the scriptures anywhere at any time. Bhakta Bhava Laye Bhakti Rasa Asvadiva Paramadurlabha Shankitana Prakashiba. Taking the mood of a devotee, I will relish the rasa of devotion and reveal the most rare form of Sankirtan. Sankirtan is always going on. In every Kali Yuga, Gaur Hari comes, Gaur Narayan comes and establishes Sankirtan as the Yuga Dharma. But in the mood of a devotee, I will relish the rasa of devotion. I will relish the rasa of devotion and reveal the most rare form of Sankirtan. Anya avatara kale bhakta jata brajarase shabe mata iba karirata. I will completely madden all the devotees of my previous avatars with the rasa of Braja. I will completely madden all the devotees of my previous avatars with the rasa of Braja. And we know this is true. We've seen and we've heard all these pastimes. Shri Radhika Prema Bada Amara Hridaya Tarabhava Kantilaye Hai Bahudaya. My heart is bound by the love of Shri Radhika. I will take her heart and halo and appear. Kiba Shuka Ratapaya Amare Seviya Se Sukha Ashvadiba Radhabhava Laila. What sort of happiness does Radha feel by serving me? Taking her heart, I will relish that happiness. Aji haite tumi mora shishyata labibe. Haridasa rupe mora satata sevibe. From today, you are my disciple, and as Haridas, you will serve me eternally. So now, Brahma became the disciple of Mahaprabhu. Atabali Mahaprabhu Haila Atardana Achadiya Pade Brahma Haya Gyana. Saying this, Mahaprabhu disappeared and Brahma fell heavily to the ground, unconscious. Hagoranga Dina Bandhu Bhakata Vatsala Kabeva Paibatava Charana Kamala. O Gauranga, O friend of the fallen, O affectionate Lord of the devotees, when will I reach your lotus feet? E mata kata dina kandite kandite Brahmaloka Gela Brahma Karya Sampadite. After crying and crying in this way for some time, Brahma returned to his abode to perform his duties. Nitai Janava Pade Ashamata Yara Nadia Mahatmya Gaya Dina Hina Chara. This lowly fallen insignificant soul, who aspires only for the feet of Nitai and Janava, chants the glories of Nadia. Jai, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai. Shri Navadvipa-Dhama-Mahatmya and Navadvipa-Bhava-Tarangi ki jai. So tomorrow we will visit Sri Ganganagar, Sri Pritukunda, Sri Simantadweep, Sri Vishramstan, and other places. Haribo Jai, Sri Navadvipa Parikrama ki jai. Hari Harai Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Gopal Govindaram Shrimadi Siddham. Giridhari Gopinath Madanama. Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chanda. Taradhai Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda. Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath. Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath. Hey Jai Gosai Gauri Charanavanda. Jai Te Dignanath Avistapura. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hari Ba, Hari Ba, Hari Ba, Gaura Hari Bo. Jai, Jai, Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Parikashi Shri Guru Gaur Chandraju ki Jai, Shri Giriraj Govardhanju ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Srimati Tulsi Devi ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Acharya Vrinda ki Jai. Sad Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Jai Shri Navadvipa-Dhama-Mahatmya ki Jai. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki Jai. Sad Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Saparshad Shriman Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Saparshad Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki Jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan ki Jai. Jai, Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai, Tadeshaka Mat Ki Jai, Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mission Ki Jai, Kol Kartal Ki Jai, Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. This is Ekadasi today in Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mission, Salt Lake City. Today is Ekadasi, so Shri Ekadasi Vata Ki Jai. Shri Navadvipa-Dhama-Mahatmya Ki Jai, Nittai Gaur Premanandi, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai Gurudev Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Hari Bol. Dhanyavad.